So I'm pausing the movie I'm watching. I'm actually watching a movie called First Man while I'm doing this stuff. It's actually pretty good. If you like space and all that kind of stuff, it's pretty cool. It's got Ryan Gosling in it. Starting to notice a little bit of an anomaly with this tire. So what caused me to clean things is just because when you run a vehicle the way I just did, I've ran it a couple of times, ran it at the skate park. I did some nasty jumps out back. And also running it at Diamond Dust. Diamond Dust is a very harsh environment to run an RC. That's why it's called Diamond Dust. So what prompted me to take the tires off, not even thinking about this anomaly that I'm seeing right here, what prompted me to take the tire off was the fact that I did notice that I got a tear. And then within looking at that tear, I'm going to zoom in, hopefully, so you can see here. Wow, this actually works pretty good. Now, this could have been a total me issue. May have been something that I glossed over or didn't look at, but what I did want to show you was, how can I show this? I wanted to show how thin this piece is and potentially why. See, right inside of there, that's the inside of the tire. So, like, if I just hold this real thin piece back, that right there is the foam. So if I take this pick, it shows you how thin this certain section of the tire is. Now, what it also shows me, it shows me the anomaly that I'm seeing here. I call it an anomaly, but what it is it's the tire ribbing. So peeling this back, you can see that there is an inner rib. See, here's another section where the little pick tool can kind of just go in. And here is where that rib is. So what I feel like it's saying is that, yeah, look at that. These tires are okay, but look at the separation. See what I'm saying? Like, it's like the rubber is peeling. Yeah, the rubber is peeling away. The rubber is literally peeling away from itself. See that? So I'm going to clean it and glue it and do the stuff that I normally do. But I just wanted to show this weird anomaly that I came across just while cleaning. And what's great is I'm using this stuff right here. I suggest you just go ahead and get this stuff from RC. These are those hide wipes, man. Technically this was a mistake, but it turned out to be one of the best surface cleaning wipes that I've ever come across. It's great because, you know, it's just part of cleaning. It cleans literally everything. So it's like using it, I think from what I remember, is the juice that's inside of here is actually the tire concentrate used for conditioning tires. If I'm remembering right, I could be wrong. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you this weird anomaly that I'm seeing with these tires. You can see there's another one. So I'll wipe it off. So here's another section right here. We'll zoom in. Look at that zoom, huh? See right there? It's as if not even where the glue bead is that the tire is separating. See what I'm saying? See maybe if I can zoom in just a little bit more. Wow. See how it looks like a slice, and it might be, but it almost looks like that's where it's separating from. So I am gonna check these wheels, these tires. Backside seems sufficiently glued. We're getting nothing from the backside. It's normally always the front side, but you can see the inner ribbing. So what is it saying? I have no idea yet. You have to run things, you know, obviously for an extended period of time, and that's what's tough about people that do, you know, reviews. And you know, I'm guilty of it too. You get amped up and you see something that you like and you're like, oh, this thing is stinking awesome. You know what I'm saying? But it's that it's at longevity, and at the price that you're paying, you honestly can't expect a certain amount of you can't expect a certain amount of longevity, I guess. But yeah, I'm just cleaning, checking the hexes, making sure we've got no fissures. Almost thought that was metal impregnated. Boy, I almost thought that was metal. Boy, it almost seems like it's got a certain nice rigidness to it. No cracks yet. But the metal hex was leaving like a metal look. Almost thought this was metal inserted. If it was, that would be absolutely nuts. But this is, honestly, this is a 4S rated tire. So you kind of got to expect, you know, if you're going to run 4S, that's at its maximum rating. So you can see right there, 4S rated. So I just figured I'd show you what was going on here. I am going to go ahead and glue that little flap there. And I'm going to use this stuff right here. You can get this. This is actually Bob Smith Industries glue. So it's the same stuff that's right here. This is just an older bottle. But SKYRC RC now has it branded. They're doing a combo thing or whatever the heck it is. Basically what it is SKYRC knows that this is the best glue on the planet. So he's got his name on it. So I think it's pretty cool. So you can go ahead and get this glue at skyrc.com, or you can still go over to Bob Smith's, get it there, unless you have a local hobby shop that has this glue. This is the only glue that I use. So that's it. All right. So this is kind of like that close-up type of deal here. Let the glue kind of come down. Pull that flap. Come on, glue. Come on out. I can hear it coming. It's coming. There it goes. Should be alright. What I'm going to do is just take my pick tool, kind of just move it around a little bit. Like that. Then take that flap, close that flap down, and do not do it the way I'm doing it. Do not use your fingers to smooth glue. It's not a demonstration of how to do it. This is just a demonstration of how I do it. So, get that flap down right there. And then what I'll do is I'll take some of the, I got some wicked thin stuff. I gotta find the thin glue that I've got. Because this is, actually no, this is medium thin. Maybe this will work. I thought I had some like ultra thin somewhere. I might not have it anymore. I got the black stuff. So this is also a tire glue by Bob Smith. But this is also thick, so I guess the black is good for doing black stuff. So I am going to go ahead and maybe take some of this, because I don't know, this is medium and this just says medium thin, so I'm going to go ahead and overlay some of that right there. Yeah, it's way different. Way better. Clean that top off. Make sure you cap your glues. And I'm just gonna kinda missaginate that to where I think it needs to be, which is probably like that. Believe That should help. And then I'll just take this and just give it like a quick little so there we go. Hopefully that'll work. Hopefully that'll keep things together. I do have to now let this dry. I don't use accelerator when it comes to stuff like this. And then obviously just go ahead and check the rest of your bead. Preferably prior to fixing or repairing, but that's basically just how I do it. Like I said, don't do it the way I do it by smoothing it over with your finger, because you do end up with the stuff on there and kind of clean it off. So checking the other tires. The other tires, they're okay. I am starting to get, a little bit of separation. Got a little separation right there. So this is all the stuff you got to pay attention to. So we'll go ahead and clean all these things up and we'll be done with it. So we're all good now. It's funny too, because you could see what the Cow Industries stuff does, what the Cow RC stuff does, is it reconditions the tires, but it also brings out some of the flaws in the tires. I did come across one other little weird thing right here. This is on a different tire too. So this is what I'm talking about. See how you got this like this little tiny piece? You gotta watch out for that. I'm gonna go ahead and stick some glue inside of that hole right there, and hopefully, let's see, focus. I'm gonna stick some glue in there. When you really magnify in, it looks pretty crazy. But what I'm thinking is that as the tire is kind of coming, and this is from diamond dust. I mean, granted, did I clean the tires before that? No. But what I'm thinking is that these shiny areas that seem to be kind of getting untouched, I feel what's happening is you've got the 3 knobs right here. You've got the center lug and 2 more lugs that are next to it. What I almost feel like is that it's, in a turn, it's pulling. So I'm saying like it's pulling like this and allowing those ribbed sections to get eaten away is what I think I'm seeing. And if the tire, because look at all of them are doing it, the cow RC stuff, man, it conditions the rubber, but it also shows you what's going on with your tires. So here's the repair. So that's the repair. I might throw another just little dab of the thin stuff on there. Kind of almost looks like the tire did suffer an impact there. Like I said, I'm not saying it's me. Yeah, that's definite impact. That's a flat spot in the rim. Minor flat spot, but it's funny. You can only see it on camera because the camera, this thing does way better than my eyes do. So this suffered an impact. Had to have been a direct rock impact on that. So that's kind of, I guess, my deal. But the tire does kind of look thin in those areas, like the way it's peeling away. The rest of the tires are doing fine. They're just showing, I think, what is happening. So kind of actually has a neat look to it. So there you go. There's your tire update, guy.